Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Work Talk. I am Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. We are happy you are here.
This podcast is for people who want to improve their English for work or business and feel more confident in everyday conversations.
Yes, here we practice real English for real work situations, and we keep the language clear and easy to understand. No long grammar lessons, just natural conversations you can use in any job.
Exactly. Today we have a very useful topic. In this episode, we are going to role play a mock job interview for the position of a server.
That is right. Some people say waiter or waitress, but server is a very common word in the US. It's a great job to practice English because you talk to many people every day.
Yes, it is good practice. So, Ryan, before we start, how are you? How was your weekend?
It was good, thanks. I went to a new Italian restaurant on Saturday night. The food was great, but the restaurant was very busy.
I know, busy restaurants are crazy. Did the server get your order right?
Yes, he did, but he looked very tired. He was carrying 3 heavy plates at the same time. It reminded me of my old job. I was a server when I was in college. It is hard work.
I didn't know that. You are very friendly, so I think you were good at it. But I would be scared to drop food on a customer.
I dropped a few drinks for sure. But the hardest part is the communication. You must be polite and fast. Even if the customer is angry or the kitchen makes a mistake, you have to smile.
That is a lot of pressure, and doing it in English is harder. You need to understand different accents, and it is often very loud inside a restaurant.
Exactly. That is why we are doing this today. We want to show you how to sound calm and professional.
So, what is the plan for the role play?
Okay, I will be the hiring manager. Let's say it's a popular burger restaurant. It is always busy on the weekends.
Okay, and I am the candidate. I have some experience and I like working with people.
Perfect. Listen carefully to the dialogue. We put 4 advanced phrases in the conversation. These are B2 level phrases. They will help you sound more fluent.
I am ready. Let's go to the restaurant office.
Good afternoon, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. I have your application here. So, why do you want to work at Big City Burgers?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Well, I eat here all the time. I love the food and the atmosphere. It seems like a fun place to work.
It is fun, but it is also hard work. We are very busy, especially on Friday and Saturday nights. Do you have experience in a restaurant like this?
Actually, I worked at a small coffee shop before. It was quieter than this, but I am a fast learner. I know I can learn the ropes very quickly. I already memorized your menu on the website.
You memorized the menu. That is good. We have over 20 different burgers. Sometimes customers change the ingredients. It can get confusing.
I'm good with details. I write everything down.
Okay, but imagine this situation. It is Saturday night. The kitchen is slow. Customers are waiting for their food and they are getting angry. They are shouting at you. What do you do?
That is a difficult situation, but I don't get angry back. I think it is very important to keep a cool head. I would apologize to the customers and bring them some free water or chips while they wait.
Free chips. That is a good idea. I like that you stay calm. If you panic, the customer panics.
Exactly. I want them to relax.
Now, let's talk about teamwork. Sometimes we are short-staffed. Maybe the dishwasher is sick or the host is busy.
I understand. I like working in a team. I don't just stay at my tables. If I see that a colleague needs help, I always pitch in. I can clean tables or pour drinks. I'm happy to help wherever you need me.
That is the right attitude. We need people who help each other. Okay, last question. We have many servers applying for this job. Why should I hire you?
I think I am very friendly and reliable. I don't just take orders. I want the customer to have a special experience. I always try to go the extra mile, like remembering a regular customer's name or their favorite sauce.
That is great, Sarah. We love repeat customers here. Thank you for coming in. I will call you tomorrow.
Thank you, Ryan. I hope to hear from you soon.
And cut. That was excellent, Sarah. You sounded very professional. If I was the manager, I would hire you immediately. You really sold yourself well.
Thanks, Ryan. It is always a little nerve-wracking to do a job interview, even when it is just acting. But I tried to focus on being helpful and calm.
It worked. You sounded great. Now, for our listeners, let's look closer at the language we used. We included 4 very common B2 level phrases in that conversation. If you use these, you will sound much more like a native speaker.
Exactly. Let's look at the first one. When I was talking about my experience, I said, I know I can learn the ropes very quickly.
Learn the ropes. This is a classic idiom. It actually comes from sailing ships a long time ago. Sailors had to learn how to use all the different ropes to control the sails.
That is interesting. I didn't know that. But today, we use it in business. It simply means to learn the basics of how to do a job or a task. It means learning the procedures and the rules.
Right. You use this when you're new. You're telling your boss, I am a beginner now, but I will learn the system fast.
Here's another example. Imagine you have a new coworker named Mike. You could say, Mike is new, so he is still learning the ropes. Give him a few weeks to understand the software.
That is a perfect example. Okay, let's move to the second phrase. I asked you about dealing with angry customers, and you said it is very important to keep a cool head.
Keep a cool head. I love this phrase. It is very visual. When people get angry or stressed, we say they are hot. Their face gets red and they shout.
Exactly. So to keep a cool head means the opposite. It means to stay calm. You do not panic. You do not get angry. You stay relaxed and think clearly, even in a difficult situation.
You use this phrase when talking about stress or emergencies. Employers love this quality.
For sure. Here's a new example. Let's say you are at the airport and your flight is canceled. Everyone is shouting. You could say, my flight was canceled, but I kept a cool head and found a different flight on my phone.
That is a very useful skill. Okay, phrase number 3. We talked about teamwork. You asked if I would help others, and I said, if a colleague needs help, I always pitch in.
Pitch in. This is a great phrasal verb. It means to join a group effort to help complete a task. It means you contribute your time or energy to help the team.
It's not just doing your own job, it's stopping to help someone else so the whole team succeeds. We use this a lot when there's a big deadline or a lot of work to do.
Right. It suggests cooperation. For example, imagine you're having a pizza party at the office, but the room is messy afterwards. You might say, hey everyone, if we all pitch in, we can clean this room in 5 minutes.
I like that. Many hands make light work. And finally, the 4th phrase. I was telling you why you should hire me. And I said, I always try to go the extra mile.
Go the extra mile. This is probably my favorite phrase for job interviews.
It means to do more than what people expect. You don't just do the minimum required work. You do extra.
It shows you care about quality. You put in extra effort to make sure the result is perfect or the customer is happy.
Exactly. You use this to show you are a hard worker. Here's a business example. Maybe you have a report due on Friday. You could say, "She went the extra mile and added colorful graphs and charts to the report even though the boss didn't ask for them."
That is a great way to impress a boss. So, those are our 4 phrases for today. Let's do a quick recap for everyone.
First, learn the ropes. This means to learn the basics of a new job or activity.
Second, keep a cool head. This means to stay calm and not panic in a stressful situation.
Third, pitch in. This means to help a group or a team to finish a task together.
And fourth, go the extra mile. This means to make a special effort and do more than is expected of you.
These are powerful phrases. If you can use pitch in or keep a cool head in your next conversation, people will definitely notice.
Absolutely. They make your English sound natural and professional.
Exactly.
So, Ryan, tell me the truth. Would you hire me?
Yes, I would. I really liked your idea about the free chips. That was smart. You seemed ready to work immediately.
That is good. If I lose my job here at the podcast, maybe I can go make burgers.
Maybe, but really, we hope this roleplay helps you. We know that finding a job is not easy. It takes time. But if you practice these short conversations, you will feel much more confident.
Yes, practice is very important. If you liked this episode, please press the like button. It really helps us, and it helps other students find our channel.
And please subscribe. We have a new video every day. Tomorrow, we're doing something different. We are not doing an interview. We will look at a common work situation. We will show you how to solve a problem with a colleague in the office.
That sounds very useful. Thanks for listening today, everyone. Good luck.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.